Hey, it's me, Reese, back with another Beatdowns Fights video. I'm doing my laundry right now, so I hope this video does not get interrupted with the timer. So, I enjoy doing these videos, and I recently saw the new Fantastic Four. Trust me, go watch it. It was really good. I went by myself, and I might go see it on Tuesday again, because to me it's worth seeing twice. And I enjoy doing these videos. I basically love doing these, and like for example, if I take like Dan from Zoopocalypse and I put Dan up against like Mufasa, for example, or John Rambo versus Eve Macaro, or something like that, or Sully from Monsters Inc. versus Tarzan. So let's get right to it. So the first fight, I got the Void from the new Thunderbolts movie against New Galactus. After that, I got Invisible Woman from the 2025 one, going against Violet Parr. After that one, got Shella Bal going against Zeus from the God of War. After that one, got Shelob but going against Greek and the next Zoo. After that fight, I got Aragog going against the Acklay. And after that, we got Frenzy from Transformers going against Chucky. So, who wins these fights? So, the thing with the Void from the Thunderbolts movie, the Void is very powerful. So, basically, the Void can obviously crush a helicopter and send people to the Shadow Realm. So, the Void, basically, Sentry is in the new Thunderbolts movie. But when he gets kind of like, not like killed or anything, but when he gets killed, he turns into the Void. So it's kind of Sentry, but it's dark version of himself. So basically, the Void is pretty powerful itself. But New Galactus from the new Fantastic Four First Steps, New Galactus was obviously very powerful, like just knocking over buildings, no problem. But so basically, when New Galactus jumped into the Earth, it basically jumped into the ocean and basically made into like a salami. Not the slices, but a salami of water. So New Galactus is obviously very powerful, but because the Void can basically send people into the Shadow Realm, I can see the Void sending New Galactus in the Shadow Realm too. Like, don't get me wrong, New Galactus is very powerful, but I still think the Void would beat the New Galactus. So I think the Void would win that fight. So the next fight is Invisible Woman from the 2025 Fantastic Four First Steps going up against Violet Parr. So these two have similar powers. They can both turn invisible and make shields. But because Invisible Woman from the new Fantastic Four was basically just pushing the new Galactus, if she's fighting against the new Galactus, that's way more impressive just coming against the Omnitroid itself. Like, don't get me wrong, while it can pack me punch, you make a shield to stop the Omnitroid from killing her dad. But because if the Invisible Woman can basically like pushing Galactus, this is way more impressive than just fighting against the Omnitroids here too. So I think Invisible Woman 2025 would win that fight. So the next fight is Shella Bal against Zeus from the God of War. So I think between the two here, I think Shella Bal would win that fight. Again, not being biased, my favorite character, but because Shella Bal is basically very powerful, like she basically destroyed the generators with cosmic power. Like Zeus from the God of War is also very powerful and knocked out Gaia with his lightning, and almost knocked out Kratos too. So yeah, that's how powerful Zeus is in the God of War. But because Shella Bal has the cosmic power, she just has more power over Zeus here. Don't get me wrong, Zeus is powerful though. But I think because Shella Bal can pretty much fly, that's cosmic power, and take attack attacks from the fire from the Human Torch, I think Shayla Bell would win that fight. So the next fight is Shelob against Drake and Nexiu. So Shelob from the Lord of the Rings, she is still very strong though. Like, just to be like a giant spider, but she's not just really a normal giant spider. She's a monster. So basically it's a mythical spider. But she's also very strong though, because she's going to be in 2 Star Wars beasts here. Drake and the Nexiu. The Drake also has tough skin, and those horns can do some damage here. But Nexiu is pretty much the one who has the agility and has the nasty claws. Like, Shelob might be able to win with the size and all that, but because the Drake and the Nexiu can tag team her with their abilities, I think the Drake and Nexiu would win that fight. So the next fight is Aragog against the Acolyte. So Aragog from the Harry Potter universe is a venomous spider, but when I went to put Shelob and Aragog into my fights, I kind of like thinking, should I put those into my fights? Because I'm afraid of spiders, and these are freaking spiders. But I had to face my fears to put these 2 in my fight. So Aragog is obviously in his prime, is very strong and a venomous spider. But because the Acolyte is a whole lot more larger and bigger, but yes, you might want to argue and say Obi-Wan killed the Acolyte, but before that happened, the Acolyte was actually facing up against Obi-Wan, no problem. But the bite force and those extra long legs would give the Acolyte advantage. Great fight, but I think the Acolyte would beat Aragog in the fight. So for the next one, in the final fight, it's Frenzy against Chucky. So Frenzy from the Transformers franchise is one of my personal favorite characters in the Transformers universe. Like, Frenzy himself is very strong though. Like, he can hack anything, but a great fighter himself. Like Chucky from the Chucky movies, I never really had interest in watching those movies because I'm not really big on horror movies, but my favorite movie is a horror movie. It's called The Exorcist. And I actually enjoyed that movie. Like, the first time around, I got freaked out by that movie, but now it's my favorite movie. And like, I never really actually had interest in watching the actual Chucky movies. I never really liked the actual plot of it. But just thinking it's just a doll killing people, yeah, that's just weird. That's why I didn't want to watch it. Just weird. So Chucky is obviously very, very strong though. He can basically manhandle normal people. But he does have his knife, and he's violent. But because Frenzy is made of metal, that knife would actually break on impact. So yeah, I think Frenzy would win that fight. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, so bye for now.